So, on this right here, you've got, guys that are listening to the recording, we drew 4 quadrants, coordinates on this paper. We wrote y equals -3, y equals -3x. We determined that the slope is 0 here. So, what is that -3? What is -3? The y-intercept. That's where we go start the line. So, I'm going to go to -3, and I'm starting my line right there. Well, the slope is 0. So, that means it's going to be horizontal. I've got people saying that the slope, listen, here's what some people put on a line right here. The slope was x equals 0. What in the world? Or x equals -3. It doesn't even touch the x. It doesn't even touch the x. How can it equal x? It doesn't even touch x. Guys, the slope is 0. Everybody come down here, write m equals 0. I forgot to do that first and second period. The slope is 0. If I want to write the slope, I put m. I don't put y. M is 0. Okay? Now on this one, what do I know about this one? Why do I know it starts on 0? How do I know it starts on 0? There, that's exactly, Logan, what I wanted to hear. It is in that form, so I know it's proportional. So I know I'm going to start at 0. I know I'm going to start at 0, plus 0. What is -3? What is -3? 4 names. Constant of proportionality, rate of change, unit rate, slope. When it's proportional, guys, when it's proportional, the number in front of x is the slope. So we know we're starting at 0. Now that gives me the direction to get to the next point. So I need to put it over 1. So I'll have a rise over a run. So what am I going to do? No. I'm going to run 1. I always run first. It's rise over run. It's rise over run. So I'm going to run 1 down 3. And let's pretend we're out of room. We're going to go back to 0, 0. And I'm going to move my negative downstairs. I'm going to move my negative sign downstairs. I'm moving it downstairs. So I'm going to go left 1 and up 3. And when I draw my line, look, what does that line do? It goes down, doesn't it? It goes down. Guys, it doesn't matter if I draw my line like that. It doesn't matter how I draw it. It's what it looks like at the end. That's negative, so my line is coming down. I've got to make sure of that. Some of us still don't get that. Okay? Are we good on those two? Yes. All right. Now, look at this one. Y equals 1/3 x minus 4. Minus 4. Okay. Before I ever start, what do I know about my line? What's it going to do? Guys, that's the slope. It's 1/3. It's positive. So I know my line has got to go up. If it's not going up when I finish, I'm wrong. It doesn't matter if I think I've done it right. It's wrong. Because that's positive. Where am I going to start? At -4. And then I'm going to go over 3. Good. Over 3, up 1. What if I had run out of room over here? I would come here. Okay, look, let's start at -4. Everybody, put your pencil on -4. Right here, on the y-intercept. I'm going to go negative, negative. I'm going to put 2 negatives there, which make a positive. So I'm going to go what? Left, God bless you. 3, down 1. There we go. There we go. Okay, are we good? Yes. All right, now let's look at this one. Y equals negative x plus 2. Where am I going to start my line? Positive 2. The slope is? The slope is in front of x. Somebody said something wrong. So, is there a number in front of x? No, yes. If we don't see it, so we're going to put a 1. If there's not 1, you put a 1, and then over 1. So I'm going to go what? Over 1, down 1. Over 1, down 1. Or I could even go over 2, down 2 if I wanted. But the slope is negative, so guess what? My line is going to come down. It is coming down. You're landing. You're skiing down the hill. Landing the plane. Skiing downhill. There you go. Is everybody good? What if, stop, what if, okay, put a point at 0, negative 2. Put a point at 0, negative 2, everybody. Okay, and then that point right there, you see it? We're going to draw a line through that. And we're going to write the equation for that. At 0, negative 2, and then 3. Okay? So, guys, let's write the equation for that. Y equals, I'm going to find the slope first. So, I'm going to go over how many? 3 and up 1. So, 1/3, right? The slope is 1/3. Is that my equation? No, that's my slope. M equals. So now I'm going to go write what? Equals 1/3 x. Yay. Why did they say minus 2? There you go. Now, what is the, guys, I have some people in here that are not understanding the solution to these two equations. Explain solution, Kristen. Explain it. What does it mean? Well, tell me what it is then.
It's just like
where it crosses. So what is that? 3, negative 1. Guys, you don't write a fraction. When I ask for a point, I want two numbers, the x and the y. You see it? Two numbers. There's some people in here who wrote it as a fraction. What you thinking, people? What you thinking? It's the point where they meet. Okay? What if you had two parallel lines? It'd be no solution, not undefined. It's no solution. There's no solution. There's no point that'll fit both of those. That'll work for both of those equations. Okay, are there any questions? Let me see if I covered everything. Seems like there was one more thing I needed to tell you. Oh, we worked on this yesterday. But reducing, guys, look, reducing. What if I had 4 over 6? 2/3. What if I had negative 8 over 10? Okay. If that's the slope, guys, why am I writing crooked? Okay, that's the slope. Okay, then if I'm writing the equation, let's say for this one, I put negative 4/5 x, And then I've got to put what here? The y-intercept. So I'm looking at the graph to find the y-intercept. It goes there. Okay. So, well, just put that in your binder at the beginning of your binder. Yeah, in the pocket, because there's no hole. Let me get this. Okay, guys. If you got a paper back, you've got something on there to finish or correct. Daniel has a few more. If you didn't get it back, then you corrected it or no, just hang on. Let me give one instruction, okay, guys? Might not be. Just hang on to it, and when I come by there, look at the back page. It might be something in the back. I'll talk to you in just a second, okay? Okay, listen up. Listen to me. You're going to do the back first. You're going to do the back. It has name on both sides, but you can just put your name, and instead of teacher, write the period, okay? So you're going to do the back first. Then you're going to do the front. Guys, in every one of those blanks on the front, what are you going to put? The solution, which is a coordinate. What might be sitting there? No solution or a coordinate, right? X, Y. -1, 2, or whatever. Everybody circle 2. Number 2 on the front, put bonus. Number 2 on the front. Number 2 on the front, yes. So hey, what's the front? The holes are on the left. So the front, number 2, right bonus. The reason I'm doing a bonus is because look at the first equation. Tell me why you think I'm doing a bonus. It's 0.5. I don't like that they didn't put a 0 in front of the decimal because at first I thought, well, maybe it was a mistake. I had to look at the paper. Okay? It's 0.5. It's a half, which we've not done one of those. So if you can do it, I'm going to give you some bonus points, okay? So you're going to do this paper first and turn it in. Then if you got papers back, you take a blue pen and you got to correct, and some people hadn't finished and got to get it graded. Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, hang on. Okay, are we done? I need to talk to Tori. Everybody knows what you're going to do. Okay, blinder, get a move. Well, you can't move. You're just going to get a blinder. We got people at the back.